Okay, so right here you have your power button, here you have your menu button. When you reach an exceeded amount of radiation in the room, then an alarm will sound and a green light will flash and it'll look a little bit like this. To power it on, you long press, and there's your beep. And it'll be a continuous alarm beep like that. This radiation detector was sent to me at no charge for the purpose of this review. It is a really small device, about the size of a pen, going to fit right here in your pocket, even has the pocket clip on it. So we're going to take a look at this today and show you how to use it. So what we have on our pen is a dose rate, means the current dose rate in the room, and you can see I got a 0.09, and that is a continuous read on that. To switch to the next, you're just going to push your menu button right here, and you can see how that moved up to a 0.10, and so it is again a continuous read. And it started reading at 00, and it's been reading for 30 seconds now. You push your menu button again, you get your average reading, which so far has been a 0.06, and then your max reading, which was when we first turned it on, was a 0.10. Then you got your dose rate when your alarm is going to go off, is a 0.1. Remember, we are at a 0.06 or something like that, and so if it exceeds the dose rate, then the alarm will go off, and then there is the dose. So you can change some of these parameters, not all of them, and you do that by pressing your menu button and then your power button one time. You can see the lock was removed. Let me show you that one more time. There's that lock again, and the lock is removed. And now I can change some of those parameters, but because I don't completely understand all of the settings on here, I'm going to leave it as is. But to change those, you're press your menu button and your power button, and you're going to be able to change your dose rate and when your alarm is to sound. And so that's pretty handy to have that. So I'm going to go ahead and set that lock back on there again. And you can see the lock is on there, and we can shift through the menu like so. Now, to power it off, you're just going to long press it again, and it'll say goodbye. Sometimes they use these when homeowners are selling a house and you have a house inspector come. They'll use these Geiger counters or these radiation detectors just for your own safety and for your own health. They're super handy to have. Since I'm not real familiar with how these things work and the accuracy of them, you're going to have to do your research. And if this one right here is one that's going to meet your need, then I would certainly suggest it. It's super easy to use, convenient, and it just fits in your pocket. A couple of push buttons there, and does that continuous reading. So I think it's a pretty neat little device and handy to have.